Thank you very much. Selamat pagi. And good morning to everyone here, and also good morning to those joining us online, or good afternoon, good evening. Today we're just gonna welcome you all and thank you again for joining us. Just a quick recap, and you can see what happened yesterday. The objective was to understand what are the objectives, the priorities, the challenges, but also the opportunities in the region to move towards a more sustainable agriculture, protecting biodiversity, promoting inclusion of smallholders, economic development, and in all of this, how can trade help, especially with the changing market regulations. And we have a lot of good speakers, very interesting exchanges and panels and discussions with many people, bringing different perspectives from governments, private sector, civil society. So it's been very enriching. All of this, you will have it online later on after the consultation. So some of you have been already represented here in our wrap up. What we're going to do today, and the objective is now, how do we go forward? So what are the solutions? How can we move towards a more sustainable agriculture, inclusion of smallholders, sustainable development? And for that, you have probably seen in the agenda. If not, you have the chance to scan it. There are some papers on your tables that you can just scan and see the agenda. We're going to start with an excellent panel about the sustainable palm oil roadmap, and we're going to have a really interesting discussion about that. Then we're going to go for the interactive workshops, and all of you in your badges, you should have seen that you have different colors, different tags with different colors. That will be the workshop group that you will be organized, and we'll have 4 workshop groups. This will be completely led by all of you. We're just going to have somebody facilitating the discussion. But the workshop groups are really the opportunity for you to share your expertise, your knowledge, your proposals, and how do we provide solutions. And then we're going to close with an interregional session. We're going to have representatives from Asia, from Africa, and from Latin America and the Caribbean. And just to put in context, this is the 3rd and the last regional consultation that we're being hosting as part of the Trade Hub project. We already hosted a similar consultation in Latin America and the Caribbean in March. We were physically in Brazil, and many people joined online. The second one, we had it for Africa in June, and we hosted it in Cameroon. And this is the last one, and we're really thrilled that all of you are joining us today. And I really encourage you to also participate in all the exchanges in the workshop groups. Some people feel more comfortable speaking in front, but you can also send things in a written form, because it's really the value of this consultation to get all of your inputs for us to be able to capture how the region thinks we should be moving forward. And we're going to have a closing, but just anticipating that the consultation is just not a dialogue, it's just not a nice discussion, it's really about an inclusion of all of you, your expertise, your knowledge, a consultative process, and we're going to be using the outcomes of this consultation to be used for information in different processes that are happening at the moment. With that, I'll hand over back to Sonia. I wish you a fruitful meeting, and thank you again for being here.